This is Desiree Summer. You are listening to the podcast where we talk about how to style, beautify, and make your life fun again. Here we go. Happy Friday, everyone. So I'm super excited because I'm launching a brand new part of the newsletter. So I've been planning this for a little while, but I thought it would be fun if every last Friday of the month we mixed it up and kept it fun and fresh with a themed list of 5 fave things. So for this Friday and for this week, it's going to be all about my favorite season of the year. I love summer. I look forward to it all year, and it always seems like it passes by so quickly. So for this Fun on Friday 5 Faves list, this is the Girly-Girl Last of Summer edition. And it's about summer, yes, but it's not just about summer, right? Because we're now entering the deep cut of summer. And with the last few days, the last few weeks of summer approaching, I just can't help but think back to summers past. I always think of being a tween and then a teenager and the fun of vacation, right? And this is the part where vacation's starting to wind down. The days are getting really sticky hot. And the asphalt always was where I grew up. It would be actually like sticky. Your feet would sink into it. And then the carnival would always hit town about this time of year. You know, I think about hanging out with my friends and eating ice cream and having it almost melt before I could taste it. I think about laughing with them in flip-flops with wildly painted toes as we stood in front of the line for the Ferris wheel. And I just can viscerally remember the scent of elephant ears and jelly donuts in the air as we giggled about, crushes and terrible teachers we were hoping we wouldn't get. And of course about our, mostly failed summer romances. And your memories of teenage summer years, they may be very, very different. But the essence of it, the essence of summer and freedom and being carefree, of having such a riotous good time, I think those are universal to us all. No matter what age I get, no matter how grown up, how adult I get, this is still the time of year that can turn me into a kid again in the best way possible. The end of summer never fails to make me want to lap it up and make the most of every last bit of freedom and sunshine. I always hope that at the end of it, when the first leaves are starting to turn and when the morning air is just starting to get crisp, that I can look back at my last weeks of summer and know I made the most of it. That I can say, as Lily Pulitzer does, it's been one blur of fun. So why don't we take a note from our past selves, from our teenage selves, and live up our best girly girl carnival end of vacation days week with something sweet, lighthearted, and fun. Let your forever young, still a teenager in your heart soul, fly free this week. Are you ready for it? Then here we go. Also, hey, I just wanted to give you a note that this is a very carefully curated list that is meant to inspire you. It does have products in it. I think it's fun to see what other people like. But it's really not about the products. It's about curating an experience for yourself. So you don't need to buy a single thing if you don't want to. And you can still use this list to inspire you. In fact, as I read through my favorite products, I bet you can think of a version of that you already have in your own home. And I just want to encourage you, you don't have to buy my stuff. Just use what you have if that suits you. You do you. This isn't about pressure. It's not about shopping, though I love shopping. It's just about fun and creating an experience for you. So with that, and no further ado, number 1 on my list for a girly girl carnival last of summer is, well, I'll give you a hint. Flip-flops, sandals, open-toed shoes. Summer just calls for a pretty pedicure, doesn't it? So why not make yours a talisman to your younger, more carefree and wilder self? You know, I have been loving this nail polish. It's by a company called Cirque Color, and what I have is called Cool Blast. The whole line is called Candy Coating, and the nail polish really does look like a fun candy coating. This color it's kind of a lavender blue, and then it has these little iridescent hot pink flakes, and they're kind of like glitter, but they're not actually glitter, they're flakes. And then the way they contrast with the color, it looks like candy. Not only is it ridiculously pretty, it's like unicorn pretty, but it's also a reminder every time I look down at my toes, or a lot of times I've been using this just on my manicure. When I look down, it just reminds me to be carefree and to play more, and I love that. Number 2 on the list, I will admit, I'm a bit of a perfume snob. I love a luxury bottle of perfume so much. But I have to tell you, this perfume by Color Noise is the real deal. And I found out about it because I was looking at a different perfume of theirs, and everyone loved this perfume called Jelly Donut. It's what they call a memory perfume, so it's supposed to evoke a memory. And what better memory of youth, of fairs and carnival than Jelly Donut? Like I said, it's from Color Noise, and it is very affordable. It's $18 to $32, and it smells exactly like a jelly-filled donut, complete with fried vanilla dough. And I know that doesn't sound good. That's kind of why I bought it. I was very intrigued, but it does smell really good. It is delicious, and I use this one a lot. What I love especially about this perfume is that it is the real deal. So many gourmand perfumes, you know, vanilla or chocolate, whether they're expensive or very affordable, they actually don't perform very well. I think, like I said, the chocolate is very notorious for this, but when you spray it on your skin, not only will they disappear very fast, but they can also break down and they'll smell really syrupy and sort of synthetic. This one doesn't. It lasts all day and it smells like a jelly donut from morning to night. So I can't recommend it enough, and you should definitely check it out. Moving on, number 3, ice cream. You scream, we all scream, but not just for any ice cream. No. Your girly teen self wouldn't have it any other way than to have an ice cream sundae topped with rainbow glitter. Now would she? And I love this company. It's called Sprinkle Pop Shop. I've been using their little sprinkles on everything. But right now they have a super duper cute sprinkle mix. It has great colors in it. And if you didn't know, sprinkles, even rainbow sprinkles, come in different mixes of colors. This one's fabulous. But what I love is that it has these teeny tiny little roller skates in it. It's just adorable. In fact, it's the bee's knees. You should really check it out. But like I said, you probably have sprinkles in your cupboard somewhere, so you could use that. How often do we have something that's fun, that's childlike, that's good for our souls, and we just don't go and get it and use it? So I want to encourage you to use the stuff you have. But moving onward, number 4, your own summer romance. This one is in movie form. The movie is called Love Is All You Need, and it is really cute. It's cute and sweet enough to really hit the spot for your tween self, but it's grown up enough that I think it will delight your adult self as well. Oh, and did I mention it has Pierce Brosnan in it? Yeah, it does. It really does. It also has a love interest who looks more like you and I do. She's not 21. No, she's not a size 0. There's nothing wrong with either of those things, but sometimes it's nice to see someone who looks like you and me. So it's also funny, it's charming. Again, the title is called Love Is All You Need. Highly recommend that. And of course, number 5, no movie is complete without popcorn. Of course. In fact, no summer is complete without popcorn. What is a fair or a carnival where you don't have popcorn? But as an adult, I have to tell you, I have found the most addictive way to have popcorn. It is my favorite thing. I no longer eat popcorn any other way. And it's with rosemary oil and truffle salt. I did not think I would like this, but I do. I gave you a link to the place where I found it. In a trip to San Luis Obispo, they had an olive farm, and they had this combination, and so I bought it. Now, I will admit, this olive farm, the products are a little expensive. They make small batches of olive oil, so that's why. It is really tasty on other things if you're interested in it. And then, of course, if you put truffle in the name of anything, I swear the price goes double, right? But I do want to tell you, I think you can find something very similar in a supermarket if you're interested. Or you can take a look at what's in your cupboard and Google your own fun mix for popcorn. That is the list. But of course, if you are on the newsletter, if you are subscribed, you're going to get the bonus. It's all about getting your summer girly groove on. In fact, you get access to my favorite summer playlist of this year. It's pop, it's girly, it's about as deep as cotton candy, but it definitely hits the spot. Anyways, you also will get, as the newsletter subscriber, you get the behind the scenes. So if you're not on the list, why on earth are you not? You can head on over to www.desireesummer.com, and that's summer with an SOMMER, and you can hit the freebies. If you're listening to the podcast, I will put a link in the description below. I am wishing you guys so much summer girly fun, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.